Hey guys, all right, so in today's vlog, we're gonna talk about sacred geometry and the tree of life or the circle of life. If you haven't seen it before, this here, it's just a small little picture, but that right there is the circle of life, that one there. So the circle of life is basically, it looks like a bunch of flowers. It looks like a bunch of flowers, and those flowers are created by a bunch of circles overlapping each other, and you need to use a compass. Anything in sacred geometry requires a compass. So when these circles are overlapping each other, they create flowers, which creates, within a big circle, it creates that circle of life. Now, it is said that all of consciousness, the mind, started with a single dot. So this single dot here extended its consciousness and started becoming bigger and bigger until it became a circle. So the most sacred, until it became a circle. So the most sacred shape in geometry is the circle. The circle is consciousness. Now, so consciousness is the mind. So if the flower of life, which is right here, if the flower of life is circle and circle on circle on circle, then how can we interpret it? The flower of life, if you see the flower of life, you are tapping into collective consciousness. So if one mind, God's mind, is a circle, and the circle of life is another overlapping circle, another overlapping, another overlapping, another overlapping, which eventually creates a flower. What are these? These are other minds. This is also this becomes collective consciousness, which is really cool, because just recently I've been realizing, like, oh my God, what if there is no like God that you go to pray at? What if God is geometry? Like, what if a circle is God, and circle on circle, all of our minds? I just did a vlog about this. What if the akashic records is God? And this, I'm going to talk about, this is like literally just very, very minimal information. I'm going to do a workshop on this stuff, but going back to the flower of life right here, which is circle on circle on circle on circle, that is the akashic records. When you walk into the akashic records and you see, a lot of people say it looks like a library, and that is kind of how it looked like to me too, but I think that's just because my mind interprets it like that. But the energy, the vibration is of God, but it is also of all of consciousness. So all the star seeds that might be out there, all the different galaxies, all your thoughts, my thoughts, anybody that's walked this earth, anybody, any of our thoughts are held in the akashic records. And this flower of life here, this is what holds the akashic records. So this here is collective consciousness. Now, what does it mean for you if you're seeing this geometrical shape in meditation? Or you're just seeing it a lot everywhere? Meditate on it. Meditate on it. See it in your mind's eye and ask for what it is that you need to tap into, because you are tapping into the collective mind, all of our minds. There might be some information that needs to be revealed to you. The way, just to give you a couple of tools, the way that you can do that is meditate on the circle of life. Hold the actual circle in front of you, gaze at it, and meditate on it. Draw the circle of life, like actually draw it yourself, and then color it, because now you're putting your energy into this circle, and this energy that you're putting onto the page is also traveling up into your arm and into your chakras and will reveal more. Draw it. The other thing you can do is listen to meditation music that is of the same vibration as the circle of life. And the vibration that the circle of life holds comes down to a 9. A 9 is a sacred number. It's a quantum number. So, I wrote some notes here. I wanted to just tell you that, oh yeah, here it is. So the vibration that you want to be listening to if you're want to fall asleep to meditation music that taps into the circle of life, so collective consciousness, is 432 hertz. So you can find that on YouTube, you can find that online, but those are just a few quick tips that if you are seeing the circle of life in meditation, it's a very cool experience. It's happened to me too, and that's what I've done. I've just meditated on it more, surrendered a lot, and you surrender into a shape. It's the weirdest thing ever, but you're able to just let consciousness kind of take over and just set back your ego, like shift it back a little and ask for, what is it that you need me to see within this circle of life? Draw the circle of life. And you know what may appear? More math may appear, because the universe communicates mathematically. These circles are, the source is a formula. So the Euler's formula is source. That's what source is. You can look that up. I'll do a vlog on it another time. But you may start seeing numbers once you start asking for questions, and then or asking questions about why this circle is appearing. And once you start seeing numbers, you can settle into the numbers and you can ask for more information. But it has to be in surrender, almost like, and out of love. Your heart chakra needs to be it does need to be expanded and from a pure place, because you may be revealed a lot of sacred knowledge or a lot of ancestral knowledge that maybe your ancestors are tapping into your consciousness and want to reveal something to you. Okay, so this was a really specific blog. There it is. That's what the circle of life is about. Very short. This is just cookie cutter, but I gave you a few tools to expand your meditation on that circle of life. Love you guys. Bye.